Gamers, attention. We're back with OldSillyStick, Mario Party 4 board playthroughs. This is Boo's Haunted Bash. What is it called? Haunted Bash. We're halfway through. I promised last episode that we were going to do some analysis. Can I get the star actually? Hold up. Wait, 6? Not quite. But is it still worth... Oh, wait. Wait. That doesn't go that way. Okay, that's really good that I caught that. Hold on. If I want to go, I gotta go around. So I want to go that way. Okay, very good catch. Alright, analysis. So, this is going to be about why are straight guys into lesbians? Now, you might think, is this going to be interesting? I don't know. You might be like Waluigi there with his head spinning. Why are you talking about this? Now, how do I set this up? Let me begin. One reaction you could have is just to say, it's just what people like. It's just what guys, they like girls, think it's sexy. Don't think about it, right? Because somebody might say, oh, it doesn't make sense. Why would guys be interested in women that aren't interested? Wait, what is this? Oh, I think I have to press A. Hold on. Let me pay attention here. Oh, okay, good, I won. You might think, wait, it's not rational. Right, why is it? Well, but, you know, attraction isn't always rational. It doesn't make sense. Sometimes people are just attracted to things. You could say it's natural. But, and it's a big but here, I don't think that it is. And I'll tell you why. Now, I'm going to make a pretty sweeping claim. So, if somebody knows their history, maybe they can challenge me. But I cannot find evidence of straight men being aroused by watching girls kiss. I can't find any evidence of that before about the 90s. In the 1990s, particularly in Euro-American culture. You know, there are lots of fetishes. Look, whatever. People have fetishes. Fine. You want to look, you can find ass-eating in literature. Shakespeare, in Taming of the Shrew, makes a comment about putting one's tongue to one's tail or something like that. Oh, look. So even people back in Elizabethan times were into eating ass. Eating ass doesn't make sense, but apparently people have been into it for a while. Now, granted, that doesn't necessarily mean it's natural. I'm generally suspicious of claims to something being rooted in human nature. I think people are affected more by nurture than nature circumstances than biology, whatever you think biology means. But I think it's true that there are consistencies throughout human history. You can look, homosexuality, if you want to look back in ancient Greece, people were into that, right? Orgies, people were into that, whatever. Like, there's something, you know, BDSM. You can look at Sod. You can look at whoever the author of Venus of Furs is, Mosk or something. Whatever masochism comes from. Oh, wait, I get a... Hold on. Let me use my mini-mush. I get a second chance. Isn't it great how life gives you a second chance? But anyways, so my claim for the reason I don't think... Ooh! Hold on. Forget about whatever I'm talking about. Use your intuition to nab the item in the trumpet. What? Okay. Do I need the sound on? I don't have sound on. So I just pick one, I guess. It's one of those things. Okay. Well, I really wish I had done this earlier. I could have gotten a magic lamp. Oh well. But that's fun. I will say, I've been talking about Mario Party 4 is sometimes considered one of the less good Mario Parties in current Mario Party forms, particularly the Mario Party subreddit, which I don't go on as much. I'm trying to get off of the internet. But, it is, yeah, I mean, the little mini-events. The thing is, they don't happen very often, but in a way that might make them feel more special. Not sure. Okay, but my claim is, I don't think that there is historical precedence for the fetish of guys being into female homoeroticism. That's my claim. And so because of that, I feel like it is something which is merely conditioned, merely indoctrinated, merely inculcated. And I started thinking about, because like, look, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't always get personal about what I'm into. There was a time when I was into it. I was like, oh, that is sexy. But then I couldn't think, I was like, why? And I realized that throughout my childhood, it's because it was posed as something attractive. If you look back at music videos in the 2000s, for example, I was taught that it was something attractive. Hold on, I need to play... What am I doing here? I think I hold A? No, I hold R. It's so... Alright, whatever, I failed. Alas, my horniness screws up. Yeah, okay, so... music videos. And another thing that's really interesting, because I've been thinking about gateway, what I'll call in the broadest sense the term pornography. I'm really interested in how... Because when you're a kid, you don't watch pornography right away. It's not just like, oh, I go from thinking cooties exist, which I never... Is cooties even a thing? I don't know. I don't mean that in the sense of do they really exist, but I don't think my school ever dealt with that. But you don't just start watching hardcore pornography. But how do I articulate this? When you're a kid and you look up, it is much easier, right, to look up videos. If you're to look up sexy videos, and I used to do this. I used to toe the line as a kid. Like I would search on Google, braless or something, boobs, breasts, and I found out topless. It used to be on Google. If I wanted to see some nipples when I was a scared kid, approaching the internet as an outlet for my burgeoning sexuality, I figured topless was the way to go. Right? But another way to see what was sort of posed as sexual content was to look up girls kissing. It was this weird thing, a sort of gray area of something which had sexual or erotic overtones, but wasn't exactly pornographic, right? It is the sort of thing that you could put in a movie or a music video or a YouTube video or whatnot. And that was just the sort of thing that I watched, like movie clips. When I was a kid, oh, what's this sexy scene in a movie? The movie Wild Things or something. And it's because it's just a matter of association. Because I associated... This is getting really deep into my own psychology. But I think it's representative of a broader experience of males in my particular epoch. I really... the reason that it fixates me in this way is because we, or at least I, have the feeling that sexuality should be this sort of natural thing that just is. You're just born with it. And in some cases, I want to be clear, I think that is absolutely true. I think that being gay, for example, that's just something that people are born with. Whether they're straight or they're gay or they're bi or they're asexual, pansexual, etc. Like all of that, I think, I don't think any of that is learned. I don't think any of that's conditioned. But there are things. Oh, well, Waluigi has a magic lamp, so I think I want to steal the star from Waluigi. He's also on heart. But I realized, I think there's no reason, and there was even a moment when, and it's, oh my god, because girls kissing, that whole phenomenon, can only exist as a spectacle, as something that you watch on a screen, you know. I mean, because I remember one time seeing two girls who were dating. They were just in the hall. Oh, I gotta press A. Hey. And they just, you know, kissed. And I remember thinking nothing of it. It was just, oh, okay. I was totally unaroused. But then, at the same time, I found videos online of girls kissing erotic. And the really weird thing is, when you watch those videos, you can tell it is done merely for the camera. It's the whole act of it is like done for a spectator, because they do the weirdest kissing maneuvers. Nothing that a person would ever do. Something that the people participating in would find pleasurable. My favorite example, I never understood this. It's just, but there's so many things in pornography that don't make any sense. But because, this is the reason, let me just get this out in the open. I am against pornography, but I am pro-masturbation. What do I mean by this? I mean, look, I think the problem with pornography, because people often talk about that they don't like pornography for various reasons, either because they're against masturbation in general for some sort of weird semen retention thing, which I don't think there's any evidence for, and it's just a placebo. But then there's also, and I think these are somewhat legitimate concerns about the way that they portray women. They objectify. It's usually straight pornography. I don't know that people criticize non-straight male-oriented pornography. I'm not going to get into that. But my criticism goes even deeper than this, because I think that or the porn industry, which, from what I've heard, is quite bad, and Pornhub for a while had very little regulations on what they had on their site, and there were a lot of videos that should not have been on there. Whatever. I mean, there's all this sort of revenge porn thing. I mean, there's those considerations. But that sort of criticism allows for the potential that there could be some good pornography. What the hell? He's literally right there. Alright, whatever. That's better for me. But anyways. I don't think any porn is good. And my reason for this is, I think that it creates a false desire. The narrative of pornography, of people who are pro-porn, is that it's an outlet. On the contrary, I think it's a stimulant. It doesn't give a place for an existing urge. It creates the urge. And then the satisfaction of this artificial desire is experienced as disappointment. That's this is what I was talking about with deep frickin' OldSillyStick analysis. This is the sort of rhythm, this is my groove, I feel I'm getting into it. Took me a while, I'm into it. Alright. Because, and this is the best example, if you look at people who are suffering from what could be called porn addiction, it's not like they're just always running around with big bulging boners, and they just can't help I need to just let it out somewhere. No, on the contrary, the experience of watching porn begins flaccid, begins impotent, non-erect, soft. But as they watch these videos, it's like, it's not a desire, but it's an imperative. It's a kind of, I want to. It's not the body, but the mind, which continues, which perpetuates the addiction. I mean, this really, and this gets into my whole broader way of thinking. And I'm borrowing this a little bit from Zizek, a podcast that I listened to of some lecture of his. Of course, he repeats himself, so it's probably in multiple. But it's somewhere where he said that there's all these things like sex and drugs and alcohol that you like because you're told you're supposed to like them. You know, when you try alcohol for the first time, it's disgusting, but you're supposed to like it, so you drink it. Or, you know, drugs. Nobody enjoys smoking the first time they do it, but they're supposed to like it, expected to like it, and so they do. You know, even sex, right? I mean, Zizek says masturbation is more pleasurable, but sex is this sort of ritual or custom in a culture that you're just supposed to join. I might just keep this I think I gotta keep this as a two-parter. I gotta keep going with this. I don't want to lose it. Yeah. Or maybe I'll end it. I don't know. We'll do this. I don't even know what I want to do for my last part. What is there to talk about? But yeah, anyways, but I don't like this sort of weird, I think it's a resurrection of the ascetic ideal, the sort of no-fap, no-nut November stuff, even if it's ironic. Yeah, read the third treatise of Nietzsche's On the Genealogy of Morality for my thoughts on that, which is where I... Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. He doesn't get a star, it's a 3-star. Okay, fine. But yeah, I think, this sort of people who think that their life is going to change because they don't masturbate, I think they lack a goal in life. And so, if you don't have any sort of goal, maybe it's something to do. But I think there are better goals to strive for. You don't want on your tombstone, here lies X. They didn't masturbate. You know, there's more to life than that. But okay. I don't know. I guess that, alright, I'm not sure what I'm going to say next episode. But I'm glad I had a little analysis and rant. Maybe there was something enlightening in there. Okay.